Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred awakened ones of our Starseed ground crew team of the 144. Happy 5-5 portal, full moon and lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and Vesak, celebration of Shakyamuni Gautama Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and nirvana. With this powerful eclipse gateway in Scorpio, Buddha full moon, we had massive energetics flowing in and a trinity of activations, both planetary and galactic, for our full liberation in the light. Our local Solaris released a series of solar flares with multiple C-class and 2 M-class flares maxing at M2.11 at 8:01 UTC. We had a trifecta of white spikes on the Schumann charts, 2 at 25 Hz, creating a 7-7 magical portal, and a big blast at 30 Hz, fifth dimensional resonance anchoring in. Pachamama also received a trinity of activations with 3 earthquakes on the Ring of Fire today, with a magnitude 5.6 in New Zealand, a 5.9 in Mutsu, Japan, and the most powerful with an M6.2 in Ishikawa, Japan at 5:42 UTC. As Gaia's Kundalini continues to rise, we rise with her. All higher codes are flowing in directly from the great central sun, transmitter of the Most High. The emerald codes come in to activate the healing heart chakra expansion. The gold ray of Buddha consciousness flows freely within the field of the mind. Pure awareness and the white flame of the Christos Sophia connects with our highest self at one with Source. The clear light of bliss into the great mystery, the eternal. The parasitic relationships based on karmic debts and past ancestral trauma are being healed, dissolved, and transformed into balanced, harmonic, and loving relationships based on equal exchanges of energy. Nothing can feed on the innocence and purity in the new dispensation of time based on art, beauty, and kindness. We now live from the heart in true equality as sistars and brothors of the new earth. The universal one law of balance and right action for the benefit and sustainability of Gaia and all her children of the sun has returned to this realm. All must follow this one law of balance and equality to thrive in this new age of Aquarius. The 5 elements of Divine Mother Earth are returned to harmony through this Vesak full moon of this 5-5 portal. The transition to 5D is an energetic pass into the higher realms through the bliss held within the threefold flame in our heart center. The quantum leap of consciousness into new Lemuria is the divine union within, the yin with the yang, the holy fire of truth and the holy water of love. Wisdom and compassion become the way of the new heaven upon the new earth. All starseeds are correcting and resolving all inversions, distortions, and interference patterns in the truth of our nature at one with Source. In the resolution of conflict, the veils of separation lift and assist in the awakening of consciousness to realize the sacred self that is eternal and infinite, in this body here now, the I Am presence. All sociopathic entities, energies, behaviors, and programs are being removed from the simulation to further assist our Earth Angelic ground crew in the transformation of this realm to the paradise she has always evolved to be. The divine and our good people are no longer going to tolerate the lower density and dark forces to feed on humanity's pain and suffering. All starseeds are blocking all attacks from these lower forces with an indestructible force field of love and truth that surrounds Mother Earth in an impenetrable field of white light. We create and hold the sacred space for our 144,000 to expand and thrive, to uplift and elevate all sentient beings into 5D and beyond. We are preparing for and finalizing our total victory in the light. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful eclipse decree. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 20 degrees, 1 minute Scorpio. The sun is at 15 degrees, 20 minutes Taurus. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 21 degrees Scorpio. Obeying his conscience, a soldier resists orders. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 16 degrees Taurus. An old teacher fails to interest his pupils in traditional knowledge. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Shamtru Rinpoche. The English word mind has many definitions in today's modern world, and this can cause so much confusion for many people when they try and study the Buddha Dharma before they have fully understood what the word mind is referring to in the correct Buddhist context. When we talk about the mind in a Buddhist context, it can be correctly defined as clarity and awareness. This clarity refers to the fact that any phenomenon can clearly appear to the mind. This awareness refers to the fact that the mind is aware of any phenomenon that is appearing. It is not as though clarity and awareness are two separate processes. Where clarity occurs first, then awareness occurs after. Clarity and awareness are just two definitions describing just the one single process of the mind from two different points of view. Shamtru Rinpoche. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. 5-5, feeling the fire in the field, coming from all angles, cosmic inner earth grids, phoenix rising from the ashes, death, rebirth. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. The energy is supercharged. New beginnings are about to abound now that you have dove deep and walked through the fire and revelations. Old timelines are collapsing. New inspirations are coming stronger and stronger after this huge cleansing. Sometimes a tower has to fall down so that newness is built. A new journey is starting. It's because you did all you did that you found this doorway into the new. Your reset is now. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. Vesak, Scorpio Eclipse, sprouting wings of new consciousness, diamond blue rose. In a few hours, the Vesak Scorpio Beltane moon will be occulted. My spine, Kundalini channel, has been on fire. In fact, I could barely move yesterday as I nursed a very stiff and achy back. It was as though the Kundalini serpent was pushing through its wings at the top of the spine, phoenix rising. And today it's miraculously all good. Lots is up for release, especially with womb and root patriarchal trauma, especially shame and guilt associated with feminine sexuality, for the reclamation and resurrection of primordial creatrix and joyous energy and sacred union. Joy is an essential part of co-creator energy. Also lots of clarity peeping through as the veils fall away. We will see things in a totally new light at the other end of this portal. The image I was given for this eclipse was the diamond blue rose. I have seen work posted about the blue rose a number of times. This was unmistakably a diamond blue rose. A new consciousness? Time will tell. Wish you a blessed and enlightening Vesak Scorpio eclipse portal. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake na. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth. Following the reset date of 23/3/23, This year's 5-5 portal plays a powerful part across the 23-5-23 in shifting those who have negotiated a change of soul mission through their angelic contract. This affects the sensitive community across the spectrum. Both 5 and 23 are representative of transformation. 2023 is the first year in a new era of rebuild and is a catalyst for future manifestations. Expect any shift to affect mind, body, and spirit, with the emotional body rising in new awareness. The lunar eclipse magnifies emotional and intuitive responses and can cause a sense of fated events. The angel of the moon, 5-5 lunar eclipse. Expect a bell-bottom tear as we cross over this cosmic tidal wave. The moon will always call to the sensitive people, the gentle folk, and the romantic of heart. The angel of the moon is Archangel Hanael, a highly feminine archangel with deeply mesmerizing powers. She offers guidance in the realm of all invisible seeing, making her a mascot for anybody with psychic, healing, or intuitive abilities, as well as those who feel a natural, inquisitive pull to explore the mystical and unknown dimensions. On the 5-5 portal, we are engaged with the more emotional aspect of the moon's allure. 5-5 is a significant portal for change, as also is the number 23. The two together speak of a time ahead where great progress is possible. The lunar eclipse throws over a new page in our book of life, potentially throwing all that was unaware into a state of chaos. As the moon is the ruler of the tides, waters may rise in magnetic response to this no-mess approach to clearance. Archangel Hanael is a divine feminine key holder, providing us with the opportunity to see a higher perspective than what we might meet the eye, but in this case more likely the heart, for as we know, Our Lady, Mother Mary, as Queen of all angels, intercedes for the bringing of compassion and peace into any waters muddied. One of the greatest aspects of the powers of the moon is that of reflection, which allows us to look back and view situations often in the aftermath of an emotional event. With 23-5-23 sitting in our path, we might expect a period of introspection. Certainly the angel of the moon can offer magical cleansing powers which add to the intense mix of the undercurrent of the coming weeks. Remember that manifestation can be enhanced by such a high-impacting cosmic mix. With this being said, it may be wise to keep a check on your emotions, especially if the turning of any page feels painful or uproots you. For the sensitive community, most of the magical happenings are felt on an invisible level and involve the changes to spiritual purpose that I have spoken so often about, instigated by 23-3-23 for the new soul missions. But still the potential for the fullest feeling and release that revolve around a change to situation may be really on the cards for many. Be resolved that by the time we reach 23-5-23, that if any tears are shed, you don't look back in anger. Seek instead that the great cosmic mother guides you safely to find a new voyage, and remember to pack lightly. Blessings to all you moon travelers. I see your reflection. Keywords: transformation, intuition, endings and beginnings, matters of the heart, invisible senses, angelic contracts. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. The eclipse on Friday, May 5th is going to feel like a pressure valve finally being released. The energy leading up to it this week has been dark, heavy, and intense. Maybe that's because this eclipse cycle, April and May, is pulling up the previous cycle in April and May 2004, and we're on the cusp of another big paradigm shift. I can feel it, and I know you can too. Some astrologers say eclipses never reveal, but I disagree. When the light is darkened, as happens in an eclipse, our natural impulse is to find the light. When you walk into a dark room, do you stumble around in the dark, or do you turn on the light? Think back to 2004, when this Ascension cycle was beginning, and we were just getting used to the new energy, and it was rough. The things you went through, that was a really awful time for me, and we were in the early stages of awakening. Now in 2023, we are fully awake and aware. Our lights are shining brightly. We have had some challenges and struggles, but we are on a much firmer foundation in this ascension cycle than we have ever been before. And we're going to find a new light with this eclipse to propel us into a bigger, stronger, and more expanded ascension journey. The challenges of the past pale in comparison to the potential of this moment. Shine on and rise from the darkness into the new light of your ascension path. If you are feeling a pause today, that's part of the process. We are turning a corner, and it is much graceful to take corners a little slower than to take them too fast and tip over. I refuse to share the doom and gloom beliefs of so many, and instead I'm going to go with the lightest, brightest, biggest, and boldest of intentions for this eclipse cycle and this time. Darkness is always overtaken by the light, and even in an eclipse, no matter how much of the light is eclipsed, it always shines again. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Anna Maria. Portal 5-5 and full moon with lunar eclipse in Scorpio. We are facing one of the most powerful days of the year. A few hours away from receiving the first lunar eclipse with full moon in Scorpio, which happens simultaneously on the portal 5-5 day, whose energies are adding up, infinitely amplifying the potential of both events. For more blessings, it is a Vesak full moon when the love and compassion of Gautama Buddha, alongside the wisdom of Christ, descend upon earth, opening a sacred space of unity and light, connecting us with the infinite higher dimensions, enveloping us with the divine influence of the high spiritual council of Shambhala and the higher realms consciousness, as well as our angelic and galactic families. May we expect a powerful, radiant stream of energy of light love with infinite codes of transformation and expansion. The integration of these new solar codes will allow us to anchor in a new way to Earth, with more strength and more love, increasing confidence, joy, and inner peace. An energetic movement that frees us from the old pattern of life, driving us to transmute and alchemize everything that no longer vibrates in harmony with the new being that we are, the one who wants to be born, push and be recognized, to take charge of our life from our uniqueness and essence. It is time of disillusion and surrender, of opening to the vast array of possibilities that will bring us all that is already available to us. Multiple blessings filled with infinite beauty, abundance, and grace descending from heaven, anchoring their enlightened and divine frequencies into our bodies, lives, and realities, as well as into the Earth's new crystal grid. And today, from Divine Butler of the Light, Pars Kute, we are now entering pivotal phase in our lives. Our inner world is the sacred essence of God's source. We are now becoming an infinite multi-dimensional being of divine light, within divine love of one, Pars Kute, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Dear family of love and light, the divine intervention and operation have made huge progress. As of today, the divine and the company of heaven have carried out serious actions and have achieved a lot of success. The divine says that the major interference force has been eliminated, and the divine plan has advanced quite a bit as a result. The divine is very pleased with the progress, and so is Gaia. Considering where the divine is at right now, and considering what Gaia desires to do next, the divine and the company of heaven have decided to move the divine plan forward even faster. And that means that Gaia's ascension process will speed up and the energies will be more intense. The divine encourages lightworkers to keep up the good work and know that the intense ascension energies will arrive to the planet soon. These intense energies are what the planet needs right now. Gaia and the divine have brought these energies to the planet so that Gaia's ascension can move faster and humanity will wake up more and faster. That is the news. Also, the divine will continue to carry out the divine intervention, particularly in the areas where the interference forces are still interfering with Gaia's ascension. Gaia and the divine will continue to clear the planet for the sake of Gaia's ascension and the advancement of the divine plan. Thank you for your beautiful light work. Divine blessings to you always. Linda Lee, Gaia, the divine, and the company of heaven. So it is. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Amera, Atlantis. Energy Update 5-5 Gateway and the new Atlantis within. Many of you are entering a mighty transition of your lives. The Eclipse 55 will be ushering in an opening and activation for the movement into your higher soul calling, dharma, and agreements. With this comes change, significant change. We humans typically resist that, the unknown being shown. Your body may be experiencing a feeling of unwell or unsettled as your physical integrates the templates of the unfamiliar new alignments. Anxiety, restlessness, grief, confusion, and even moments of joy and elation can come and go throughout the day. You may feel sick and take on the symptoms of dis-ease as your body purges and releases the attachments to a new world that is incoming within you. Attachments are not a bad thing. Do not let anyone ever tell you that you are less than divine for creating bonds with people, places, animals, or even your possessions. Emotional attachments are divinely human. As the month of the 5th May progresses, the energy of change in your individual worlds will continue to flourish. Please do not resist and listen deeply to the inner call of your soul for instructions and movement. Many of us have been preparing for lifetimes for opportunities, events, and relationships incoming in 2023. Energy out equals energy in. You don't need to know the way, God does. Let Spirit part the waves and forge the path. Breathe, trust, and don't look back. Most of all, be very, very excited for the blessings waiting as you step bravely into the seas of change. I am in the thick of this as well, and I know how intense it feels. Oceans of Aloha from AmeriAtlantis.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Rick Jewers. Update: human vessel hormones and pheromones are now being directed into balance for the masses, with the awakened quotient of the masses taking on a higher energetic control of these old human vessel energetic dictators. The lunar measure of time is connected directly with natural balance and rhythm of the individual. This natural balance, which is in direct harmony with Gaia's electromagnetic, is being restored. This is directly connected with the cosmic clock and the natural measures of linear time that restore planetary balance. This balance then takes more through to the multidimensional ability, which includes the transcendence of time and space. Your present ceremonies and divine work are to carry this divine incentive attached to your intent, the intent to balance and harmonize the hormone and pheromone receptors and transmitters of the physical vessels of all human ascending souls. The influence that a waxing moon had on the masculine is transitioning from the elevated fear-based incentives to the higher elevated love incentive. The feminine fear-based actions connected to the old hormonal control of the feminine is being mastered, and more of the feminine as a whole. As the natural balance is restored and the cycles become more in tune with the lunar harmony. Love and Light, Rick Jewers. And from Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascending Starseeds Lightworkers, the 5-5 portal is now open and we are ascending to the next level. The portal opens 3 days before the day and stays open for the next few days after, giving us an amazing opportunity to receive high-frequency energy into our systems. It could feel like we have been thrown into a vortex of light, but this is our gateway into higher dimensions and a higher and deeper level of understanding. We will see more, feel more, and understand the connections deeper. The 5-5 portal brings deep and powerful transformation, new ways of living, being, doing, and relating. It also brings higher love, a higher mind, and a connection to your true self and source. The universe is currently showing us the divide, and it's important to avoid lower dimensional behavior. Recognize that any negativity or hurtful actions are merely projections of others' ego and unhealed wounds. Focus on your path, continue moving forward, and resist the temptation to invite the past back into your life. A divine message to stay on track and remain true to yourself. The ascension process is not easy for the physical body, and it takes a lot of willpower to continue. But if you are conscious about the things happening in your life, you have the power to transform even more. The karmic cycles from 2018 have come to an end, and they will not return. Use this as an opportunity to progress towards your highest timelines with the energy and momentum you have gained. Take an intuitive risk and make decisions based on what is best for you, despite any negative opinions from others or fear of consequences. Trust in your ascension journey and know that you are fully supported in Earth's new energy. The full moon lunar eclipse on May 5th, 6th is expected to bring an intense and transformative surge of energy, encouraging us to confront our deepest fears and desires and break free from old patterns and behaviors. The Scorpio energy of this eclipse may bring in impulsive and unpredictable emotions, ranging from passionate love to anger and resentment. This cosmic event will impact everyone, but those with Scorpio sun, moon, or rising signs, as well as those born during a lunar eclipse, will feel its effects more strongly. You will experience a transformational lunar event during the full moon in Scorpio with the added intensity of a lunar eclipse. This powerful astrological occurrence challenges and tests our emotional and personal boundaries while also activating our inner strength and resilience. Be prepared for a possible roller coaster of emotions, surfacing vulnerabilities, heightened sensitivity, and increased intuitive and psychic abilities. This eclipse may reveal previously hidden feelings and truths, leading to closure and major endings that allow you to let go of toxic influences. As a result, you may experience sudden breakthroughs, insights, and clarity that provide a new awareness and a more meaningful existence. Under the bright Scorpio full moon eclipse, a potent time of transformation and change is upon us. This lunar eclipse magnifies the need for change and provides us with increased power to make changes in our lives and the world around us. While eclipses can bring challenges our way, they also put us where we need to be. It is best to remain centered and calm when facing any challenging circumstances, as this allows us to manage unexpected situations and intense emotions in a much better way. The full moon in Scorpio opposing the sun in Taurus invites us to find balance between these two different energies. Building a solid foundation and becoming grounded will ensure that you remain strong throughout any sudden changes or unexpected situations. This full moon eclipse encourages you to retreat within and shed layers to gain a deeper understanding of your true self. By consciously using this energy to break free from the old limiting ways, we can leave the past behind and commit to following your true purpose. Developing a deeper connection with yourself is key to being able to trust your inner guidance and show up in the world with renewed confidence. The transformative sign of Scorpio governs this full moon. It signifies a time where things that have been unsupported or negative can be cleared away, providing us with opportunities for growth. Therefore, it's important to see the beauty in any endings that come your way and feel the comfort and peace that comes with knowing that there is nothing more to do. Although the energies may feel intense and emotional, they help us to connect with our inner light and strength. Everything necessary to grow and evolve will find a way into your life when you need it most. The full moon and lunar eclipse symbolize a transformational time in our lives. While this period may bring challenges, it's an opportunity to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace new beginnings. Starseeds, deep breaths, rest, relax, take it slowly, take care of your physical body, ground yourself in nature, release the old, and open up to the new. This time change is happening on the outside and inside, giving you the opportunity to achieve inner balance, harmony, inner peace, joy, happiness, and freedom. This is a time of great change, but it is also a time of great opportunity. Embrace the energy of the 5-5 portal and let it guide you to your next levels. In loving and devoted Lightworkers Starseed service from Ascension Lightworkers. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shekinah Rose, Blu-ray transmissions, energy update, the extra-packed special power and significance of the Scorpio eclipse full moon, vibrational shift and spiritual blessings, 555. A lunar eclipse is a full moon lunation that is more powerful. It frequently ushers in significant endings, transitions, revelations, and culminations, since it is 3 times more intense than a typical full moon. You can feel the full moon's power for about a week as it's coming in, 3 days before, on, and 3 days after the full moon. This full moon coincides with a celebration of the Vesak Scorpio full moon, a special day of festivals and celebration around the world to honor Buddha's teachings and enlightenment, a time when the ascended masters bestow their spiritual gifts. The increased culmination of the momentum of the ascension energies, the solar, earth frequency, and cosmic gateways is causing many of you to experience a significant frequency shift in vibration. You have and will start to feel the world, relationships, and life as you knew them in a new and different way. This is also a blue ray water moon, as the blue ray starseeds are sensitive empaths who work through the water element and the sacred divine feminine and have immense capacity to feel deep emotions and compassion. All starseeds and sensitive empathic souls will have an opportunity to experience these deeply divine, transformative transmissions. Ascension Energy Update. Signs from the fairies experiencing communication signs and symbols with the elemental beings, the nature spirits of water, fire, and air, the fairies, mermaids, elves, dragons, and unicorns, Pegasus, and an increase in feeling and communing with nature and Mother Earth Gaia in general. Vibrational shifts and endings of karma and soul contracts in relationships, situations, and work. You realize that you do not feel the same way about groups, people, interests, and relationships that you did before, as it is more evident and clearer that it is not a frequency match and may be time to move on. Using these opportunities, these celestial gateways, and honoring and taking care of your emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies, celebrate these heavenly splendors. This season is offering to experience more of the new Earth Gaia emerging as the heart of nature's magical kingdoms reborn and recalibrated within you. From ShekinahRose.com and from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel. Today marks the day of the full Vesak moon when the cosmic portals open and the Lord Buddha returns. This is symbolic of the enlightened state. The energies now are cosmic in so many ways, as this portal is connecting the crystal pyramids, the crystalline energy conduits, and all the different energy fields together, and that of the new earth. Therefore, a massive insurgence of cosmic energy, combining with telluric energy, plus cosmic impulses of illumination and enlightenment. It is opening our soul's deepest remembrance of our cosmic soul, of parallel lives and soul existences elsewhere in this universe and others. The keys and codes are being downloaded as the sun disks from the 7th central sun of illumination are being released. These are downloading their information directly into the higher mind, so that there can be no distortion of information nor interference. This will enable us to step more and more into our true cosmic mastery. It will be activated into every soul according to every soul's ability to access and utilize it in the highest and best ways for the highest good of all. As said before, our ascension process is accelerating as our vibrational frequencies rise and we can access the 5th dimensional state, Our physical bodies will have difficulty keeping up, so more rest is needed. We are being blessed beyond blessings. Enlightenment literally means to light up from within like a radiant sun. This portal brings so much in divine gifts. Embrace it. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Karen Lithica. Lunar Eclipse Light Streams. For our role is to simply observe and integrate the universal frequencies entering our planetary light sphere. Pay close attention to the light encodements reaching you, for the path of a multidimensional light observer is to observe and attune to the particular light streams aligned to you. Understand the light streams are complex, providing a myriad of complex pathways of light assimilation. For many pathways of light are before you, as the cosmic path of Gaia aligns with the evolutionary light changes. Open your third eye awareness to observe the light streams. Connect to your heart to expand the crystalline light connection. With love and blessings, together we align and assimilate light. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. This Scorpio full moon eclipse is transforming our attitudes. Activations are awakening us to optimism and choosing to focus on the positive with humor. Doing so will bring a final death to shadow wounds, including other people creating challenges in our lives. We are able to transcend those life lessons and heal now. The Aries new moon eclipse began a new phase of confidence, worth, power, and leadership. This is expanding from a healthy and strong physical vessel, which the Most High is focusing on for us to have. We can accept this help through choosing this higher spiritual path in our ascension and moving ahead with the energies. Let go and be carried by putting yourself and your health first this weekend. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Colleen Lemma. Today is the full moon lunar eclipse at 14 degrees and 58 minutes of mysterious Scorpio, the sign of the scorpion, the eagle, and the phoenix. We have been waiting for this event, which comes just 2 weeks after the new moon solar eclipse in the last degree of Aries. Eclipses are harbingers of change, and these two are certainly going to be bringing it in. We should see the effects unfolding in the weeks to come. So welcome in the expanded awareness, powerful epiphanies, and glorious redirections that they are activating. Scorpio is about death and rebirth, transformation and regeneration, transmutation and renewal. Scorpio rules secrets and energies that lie hidden beneath the surface, within our physical, emotional, and mental bodies, in situations and relationships that we are involved in, within society and the collective of humanity, perhaps even within the earth and the cosmos. This eclipse is opposing Mercury, ruler of messages, and Uranus, ruler of the unexpected. So be prepared for moments of revelation, surprise, communications, or unknown information to come to light. It will inconjunct Chiron, the wounded healer, unearthing old karmic wounds regarding our self-identity, courage, confidence, and independence. This can allow for healing if we focus our efforts towards psychological self-reflection, acceptance, and releasing what we no longer need to carry. And finally, the lunar eclipse will make a connection to Mars, planet of energy and action, and sensitive Cancer. Our psychic intuitions will be magnified, and matters of home, family, and emotional clearing will be the focus. This time is full of powerful energies, huge changes, possible challenges, and pivots on our path forward. The universe may be giving us a not-so-gentle nudge to modify, reroute, or rechannel our energies and efforts in a new way. The old and outmoded is ready to fall away. The new and improved is ready to be initiated. Perhaps you are ready and perhaps you are not. However, this is part of our evolution and growth, and our soul is ready for the expansion, and to rise like the phoenix and fly. Blessings of light and love to all. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. In less than an hour, the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio with Sun and Taurus will be exact. The eclipse is exact at 14 degrees 58 minutes, and that means the Sun moves into 15 degrees Taurus 45 minutes later. Why is this so significant? Sun at 15 degrees Taurus, usually on May 5th, 6th, represents the midpoint between the equinox in March and the solstice in June. This special time in early May celebrates the arrival of creation through the beautiful flowers, green trees, fragrant scents, and sun-kissed nature that are aligned with spring and full bloom in the northern hemisphere. It has been celebrated for millennia in many cultures, often on the first day of May, a few days before the actual arrival of 15 degrees Taurus. Today's Scorpio full moon eclipse activates that sensitive and celebratory point in our zodiac. Sensuality, pleasure, abundance, and reliability are aligned with Taurus, and when 15 degrees is added to this equation, magic and alchemy are brought into the light. 15 in numerology embodies the spiritual alchemist. Love, abundance, and joy uplift your heart. During today's powerful lunar eclipse and in the days after, focus on magical outcomes. Allow your inner magician to have a voice. Laugh a lot. May you have a beautiful full moon eclipse weekend. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Gemini sextile Jupiter in Aries. Lunar eclipse in Scorpio. After vague wishes, hopeless dreams, yearning for a miracle, the universe quietly reminds us that there is more on offer than we think. With an open heart and mind, possibilities abound. Here is an adventure, a human on the same wavelength, a book or course to pique curiosity. Life explodes into blossom when you dare to make a connection. Believe in yourself. With eclipse energies at play, this is a powerful moment of release and realization. Here we stand at the edge of Pluto's domain. Dark waters, silken, inviting, sometimes frightening. The air is filled with thunderous rolls of emotion. Have courage. Dive in. Beneath the waves you'll find the silence you are looking for. Rise up, gasp a breath, washed clean, baptized by the gods, reborn. The Sabian symbol children playing around 5 mounds of sand suggests we approach this transformative journey with a light heart and a playful attitude. Watch how the children's steps mark a pentagram in the sand. Fire, earth, air, water, spirit. You have the power of creation woven into your soul. Name your deepest desires. Honor your truth. Release the past to claim the future. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Key 92, Yellow, Magnetic Human. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. The first day of a wave spell sets the agenda and defines the purpose. I always emphasize the importance of entering a wave spell consciously with a clear idea of getting out of the experience as much as you can. So today focus on what you need to attract to make this so. Unity is also a key word for the number 1, and this means today is a great day for joining a union or forming a group. People born on number 1 days are natural leaders. Today is Yellow Human, which represents wisdom, free will, and influence. The human is a channel, a vessel designed to be filled with wisdom, but always we have free will to do with the wisdom we're given. A Yellow Human wave spell is a 13-day period that provides an opportunity to finely tune yourself. Too often we ignore our inner gut instincts, and this always leads to uninformed decisions. Your brain has its uses, but sometimes the logical voice in your head drowns out the more subtle inner voice, and as a result, we don't always do the right thing. As you journey through this wave spell, try to stay conscious about its purpose. Open up that third eye and allow the wisdom to flow. The guide today is also Yellow Human, and so a double dose of this influence. Whenever we have a day Guided by itself, there are no external forces to complicate the day's message. And today from Divine Star of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Yellow Magnetic Human, 1 Abe, Key 92, 5th of May 2023, Attracting Divine Wisdom. 5-5, Liberation Portal, Vesak Buddha Full Moon of Enlightenment, Full Moon Lunar Eclipse in Scorpio, Triple Divine Human Day. 5-5-2023 equal 5-5-2-5 equal 5-5-7 equal 5-12 equal 5-3 equal 8. 5-5-5, Liberation Portal. Day codes 5, Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation, Movement. 8, Infinite Abundance, Source Flow. Month year codes 5, 7, Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. 12, Acquiring Strength, Wisdom. 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 23, Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Protection, Support. Key 92 equal 11, Portal Code. Today is another phenomenal day in Earth's, her story, when we have a supreme opportunity to lift our individual and planetary consciousness into the realms of divine human consciousness. Our planet will be bathed in the highest golden light through this Buddha Vesak full moon, and the lunar eclipse in Scorpio will elevate us, releasing the shackles of darkness and enabling the Phoenix, Holy Spirit, to rise from the ashes and take flight. Divine Ascension. On this new day we walk together through the divine doorways into our higher divine purpose, partnering with Spirit, as our small human will is elevated to align with divine will. Vesak full moon. Vesak is the Buddhist festival which is held on the Taurus full moon, usually in May, when the sun is in Taurus, the sign of the Buddha. Buddha was born on the full moon in May. He also achieved enlightenment under the Bodhi tree on the full moon in May, and he consequently died during the full moon in May, the complete trifecta. Vesak marks the opening of a divine portal when the Buddha Christ light returns to earth, radiating through the full moon. It occurs in the Vesak Valley in the Himalayas and is a very magical and euphoric event in Shambhala. This is a great time to meditate and recite chants, mantras, and the great invocation to celebrate the higher light and wisdom bathed and blessing our planet. How divinely perfecto that Vesak aligns with the triple divine human day and the commencement of the wave spell, where we are seeking to attract divine wisdom. Brilliant synchronic alignment in the dream spell yet again. Today we commence a brand new wave spell, leaving the storm and all its turbulence behind us. Abe, the yellow human, is our guide. This is the cycle of free will, attaining greater wisdom, and our capacity to influence others with the choices we make. All admirable qualities for attaining Buddhic Christ consciousness. This requires a submission of our ego and small human will. This sacrifice is necessary to acquire divine wisdom. Themes very integral to this yellow human wave spell. Yellow human themes are wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. The goal of this wave spell is to transcend the lower human egoic mind and elevate to that of the higher divine mind, viewing our lives through the lens of the divine. Thy will be done is a powerful mantra for this cycle, where the will of God will be pressing through every human conduit, seeking to be heard and enacted. This is a very powerful wave spell for all the planetary star bliss sons to evolve to the next stage of their purpose and divine mission, becoming the teachers, leaders, healers, and wayshowers that they came here to be. You are now on God's payroll. Tone of creation magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with a magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing, here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus, magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity, all one global family on this magnificent Vesak day. Today's question is, how can I release all darkness in order to attract higher divine wisdom and use my experiences to influence better choices for myself and our world? Divine blessings for the divine explosion of Buddhic Christ consciousness today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Key 92, Yellow Magnetic Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to influence, attracting wisdom. I seal the process of free will with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. If you'd like to support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Cheryl Labrie, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful eclipse divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Transformative energies are here. Shed the density. Wherever you are, offline, outside if possible, in the stillness of the unified crystalline heart. This is another collective shift point. Be clear about your realm choice and focus on the infinite love, light, and organic ascension during the eclipse window. Freedom, true sovereignty, peace, infinite Christ. Gate and grid keepers open for the cosmic flows. See you in the field because Ascension. And for the eclipse decree, Almighty I Am Presence. Eliminate any distortion or miscreations from my life stream, creations, and consciousness. I release and remove the cause, core, record, effect, and all memory of limitation and density back to source. I close the door on these illusions with a grateful heart for the lessons learned. From AscensionPath.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and restful weekend as we continue to integrate these powerful energies of this full Vesak lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.